home in Baltimore County has blown off its foundation after an explosion and fire this afternoon. One man was flown to shock trauma in serious condition. WJZ is live. George Solis with the latest on his condition and the investigation into what caused the blast. George.
Good evening, Vic. Still somewhat of an active scene out here, even at this 11 o'clock hour. BG&E crews out here doing some work. Now, this was a big blast, really more of a shell of a home is all that remains out here. Now, neighbors tell us that the two brothers that live here heard a blast coming from the back of the home. Amazingly, no one died. Blown out windows, melted siding, and fragments of holiday ornaments, all telling of the unprecedented massive explosion and fire that literally blew this home off Virginia Avenue in the Baltimore Highlands off its foundation. Chopper 13 over the scene that even left fire officials astounded by the force of the blast.
It's probably one of the more impressive incident scenes I've seen in a while.
Incredibly, only one of the two men WJZ has learned are brothers inside the home were injured as a result. Several first responders were dispatched to the scene. One firefighter describing what he sees over radio calls.
I got a one-story wood frame. I got heavy smoke showing from side alpha. I got one injured in the front yard at this time.
The one brother, identified as Steve by neighbors, was flown to shock trauma in serious condition. The other, Paul, staying with neighbor Bud Palmer before heading to the hospital.
The Red Cross was here and took care of him, so everything's going to be okay. So other than the house, you can see that it's a total disaster there.
According to Palmer, both brothers heard an initial boom in the back of the home. While Steve investigated, Paul went out the front door. Before long, there was a second explosion, and he and other neighbors rushed to get Steve to the front of the home. One of the things that simply stuns a lot of people in this neighborhood is the fact that no other homes were impacted by the blast, given how close they are.
Sheer shock, really, to see a house be destroyed like that, especially going towards the holiday season. I can't imagine what it's doing to that family. The
cause of the blast is under investigation. The home will likely be considered a loss. Now, neighbors tell us Steve, the brother at shock trauma, is awake and in good spirits. No official word yet on the cause of the blast. Live in Baltimore County tonight, George Solis reporting for WJZ.
George, thank you. Fire crews estimated it took about 60 to 80 firefighters from across the region to help knock down the fire.